Hello, welcome to my channel. In this series we'll be looking at algebra and we'll be taking it from the scratch. So of course we know we have different types of algebra and different levels. We have the elementary algebra, advanced, abstract algebra and the likes of them, but we are limiting this series to elementary algebra. And before we take some examples, I would just like to give some background definition of what algebra is all about. Algebra is a branch of mathematics that deals with mathematical symbols, equations and formulas, and also the use of basic operation, the way to solve some of the equations and formulas. And then also algebra has the three key things that we make use of. The first one is the symbol, and then we have the variables, and we have the constant. So the symbols has to do with the mathematical operation symbol. So now let's look at an algebraic term and then an algebraic expression, and then we take some examples on them. So here we have 2x, and looking at this, like I said earlier, algebra involves the use of three things. We have the constant, the second one is the variable, and the third is mathematical operation. Alright, so looking at this example now, this is an algebraic term. Okay, so you have the constant and the variable. So this two is the constant. You can also call it coefficient. So the constant is also called coefficient, and this letter is called variable. And when it comes to mathematical operation, you know, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, the basic operation, and then the other ones. Alright, so now you can differentiate between the constant, which is otherwise known as the coefficient, and then the variable, which is the letter. What about if you have just x? Is there a constant here? Of course we have a constant here. The constant here is 1, so this x is 1x. But even if you don't write 1x, you should have it at the back of your mind that there is a constant here. Also, if you have minus x, you ask yourself, what is the constant here? You should be able to guess the constant from what I just said here. The constant here will be minus 1, which means you can also say that the coefficient of minus x is minus 1. Let me give another example. If you have x over 2, you can write x over 2 as 1 over 2x. So either way is correct. So you can easily know the coefficient from here compared to the way it is written here. But you can state the coefficient here is what? 1 over 2, just from those places. So with this, you have an understanding of what an algebraic term is all about. Then when it becomes an expression is when you have two or more algebraic terms. For example, if you have 2x plus 2y, this is no more an algebraic term, it's an algebraic expression because you have more than one algebraic term. Of course, you know you can't do two because they have different variables. Alright, so now let's take example of how you can, you know, add, subtract, or multiply and divide an algebraic expression. So stay tuned and follow me on YouTube, on Facebook, and also share with your friends. Thank you very much.